Good morning. Today we will talk about the topic e-commerce. E-commerce is mean electronic commerce. It is an activity of electronically buying or selling of products on online services on over the internet. Electronic commerce draws on technologies such as mobile commerce, electronic fund transfer, supply chain management, internet marketing, online transaction processing, electronic data interchange, that is called EDI, and inventory management system and automated data collection systems. So this is called e-commerce. So as we know that there is so much internet commerce that refers to the buying and selling of goods or services using the internet and transfer of money and data to execute this transactions. So the history of e-commerce begins with the first ever online sale on August 11, 1994. A man sold a CD by the band Sting to his friend through his website Netmarket, an American retail platform. So this is the first example of consumer purchasing a product from a business through the World Wide Web or e-commerce as we commonly know today. So since then, e-commerce has evolved to make product easier to discover and purchase through online retailers and marketplaces. Independent freelancers, small business, and large corporation have all benefited from the e-commerce, which enables them to sell their goods and services at a scale that was not possible with the traditional offline retail. Coming out to the type of e-commerce models. Okay, there are four main types of e-commerce models that describe almost every transaction that take place between consumer and business. First one is business to consumer. When a business sells a goods or a service to an individual consumer, that is when we buy anything from the online retail shop. Second is business to business, when a business sells goods or services to another business. For example, a business sells software as a service for other business to use. You can say, for example, there are many librarian softwares. So that is a business that the librarian software is giving them a software that they could use in protecting or executing the data related to library books. Third is consumer to consumer. Like OLX, like you sell your old furniture on eBay or OLX to another consumer. They have a favorite tagline that's beige day. So this is called consumer to consumer. When we sell our goods, when we are a consumer, we are selling our goods and services to another consumer. The last is consumer to the business. So when a consumer sells their own product or services to a business organization. So when a consumer, what this is like that we what we are giving means an influence offer exposure to an online audience in exchange for a fee or a photograph license their photo for a business to use. So there are the various types of the e-commerce models. So examples of e-commerce, so it can take on a variety of forms. So there are very few examples of the e-commerce. The retail, in the retail, the sales of a product by a business directly to the customer without an intermediary. Wholesale, the sale of product in bulk, often to a retailer, and then the sales directly to the customer. Drop shopping, the sale of a product which is manufactured and shipped to the consumer by a third party. Crowdfunding, the collection of money from a consumer in advance to a product being available in order to raise the startup capital necessary to bring into market. Subscription, it is the recurring purchase of a product, service or regular basis until the subscriber chooses to cancel. For example, our Netflix accounts or an Amazon accounts, we are subscribed for them or for a particular year, and after that subscription is over, it's over will whether to continue or not. Physical products, any tangible good that requires inventory to be replenished and orders to be physically shipped to customer as sales are made. Digital products, downloadable digital goods, templates and courses on a media like Coursera and many Biju's classes. They start this services for this students or faculties in a lockdown session. And services is a set of skills provided in exchange of compensation. Service provided and can be purchase for a fee. So this is the about e-commerce. So see, that is e-commerce at every time the individual and the companies are buying or selling products and services online, they are engaging in e-commerce. So the term e-commerce also encompasses other activities including online auction, internet banking, payment gateways and online ticketing. So um, when we go to the e-commerce, that how e-commerce transaction first occurred in 1994. A guy named Phil Brandenburger used his MasterCard to buy Sting's 10 summons tales via the internet for $12. So this particular transaction made history and signaled to the world that the internet is open for e-commerce transactions. Why? Because it was the first time that encryption technology was used to enable an internet purchase. So the rise of e-commerce giants like Amazon and Alibaba in the mid 1990s changed the face of the retail industry. They largely capitalized on the global internet penetration and digitalization of the financial system, which has contributed to the decline in sales for many brick and mortar businesses. The growth of e-commerce has also shifted the retail workforce. The US Bureau of Labor Statistics has revealed that from 1997 to 2016, employment in the e-commerce sector increased by 80%. So, if we could predict that the number of e-commerce job will keep growing and will reach near 4,50,000 in the US by 2026. So taking this into the account, it is clear that highly competitive nature of e-commerce will keep on changing the retail industry and influence the customer behavior. So, starting an online business nowadays seems like an attractive idea for many savvy entrepreneur, but therefore anyone drives into this dynamic business sector, they first need to learn the ropes of e-commerce industry. So, this is all about the e-commerce. And when we see about the data of 2020, so by the data and share of market analysis for 2020 shows that e-commerce is not only thriving in the business to consumer sector, but sales are also scaling in the business to business sector and can even outgrow business to consumer profits by the end of 2020. So it is estimated that around 35% of the Google product purchases are converted into purchases within the 5 days, and around 51% of the digital buyers conduct purchases via their smartphones. And digital buyers are more likely to spend more if they are provided with a free shipping. There will be no shipping charges. So around 93% of the online shoppers declared that the visual appearance of an online store plays a key factor in the purchasing decision. It is estimated that around 80% of the online shoppers don't make purchases from e-commerce sites that have a problematic return policies. It is, and 85% of the social of all the products purchased via social media platform come from Facebook. So from online shopping we will have to see the e-commerce part too. So stay tuned. Thank you.